Good morning, good morning to you. All right, so I have them staged. Remember, I told you all yesterday that I went to Lowe's and I got 6 of these arborvitae trees. So this is where they're going. I'm going to get 6 more, and they are going back here. I think I'm gonna adjust, extend these bed right here. That is what is that? That's a tree. I just don't remember what kind of tree. And then this is a pear tree, and this is a rose of Sharon. So I am going to straighten this bed out. I'm gonna widen it. I'm gonna widen it, extend it, straighten it up, extend it down to the fence, and take this arborvitae hedge all the way down to that tree right there. And then I'm thinking I'm going to put a shed right here, a nice big shed. I'm going to call it the doghouse. So, yep, it is time to cut the grass. A lot of work to be done here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but because the sun is so bright. But the handyman has come and dropped some mulch here. Oh, look. Look at what's blooming. Oh, and there's more over here. Look at that. Oh, that is just work, chores. I'm about to plant some cucumbers, put my cucumber seeds down probably this weekend after I come out here and clean all this up. But look at what's happening here. Yep. Yep, got a lot of work to do. Let's see how my Concord grapes are looking. I need to take them out I need to dig a hole and take them out like now. And I planted a tree. I planted a tree. This is a tree. I need to fix that. That's a tree. Work on my fence. Prune this so that it'll grow nice and big. This definitely needs pruning. That needs pruning, so I'm gonna do that soon. And I'm going to, oh Lord, what the hell? Why? Somebody tell me why. That is not mine. That's not mine. I don't buy them that small. Okay, alright. Anybody want crepe myrtle? The suckers, when they start growing, I'm going to cut them off and plant them. Yep. Show you these. So how y'all doing this morning? Ugh. It is time to make the donuts. Donuts for the lunch rush, because clearly I have missed the breakfast rush. Okay. So my son has called me, and the first thing he thought about and he was talking about was at church that we had some kind of program. It was like Showtime at the Apollo, and he was in 5th grade because he had the string bass, and so that means that she was a little girl. She was a little girl, and she had his acoustic guitar. Now it was a Showtime at the Apollo type thing, a talent show. I decided, because I think I'm funny, I decided that it was going to be a comedic routine. Now, he was old enough to get it and understand it. She, however, was not. She was just a little girl. So we were out there. We were, I had on my coveralls, country outfit. They were dressed in country outfits. Seemed like that's what, and if I'm remembering correctly, and we lip synced to a country song. And of course, I knew that Sandman, the pastor, was gonna come and get us off the stage. Now, I knew this. I don't know if my boy knew it, if he was old enough, but the girl, she did not understand what was going on. She didn't see what was funny, and she was looking at us like, what is wrong with y'all? Who is that Sandman scared the poor baby? She was traumatized. Anyway, y'all see I'm laughing. It's so wrong, but it was funny. It was funny. She didn't think so, because she was a little girl. But it was funny. It was funny. Oh man, you know what? We have traumatized that little girl. You know, all in the name of that's funny. We took her to see Jurassic Park. I guess she wasn't old enough for it. So one day we were out and about in the yard. We were out in the garage, and there was some work going on downtown. There was pile driving going on downtown, and we could hear it. And so, you know, y'all know the sound that the pile driver makes. It sounded like what she heard in the movies. It sounded like dinosaurs were running in the distance. And so that's what I said. Oh no, oh no. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Anyway, poor baby, she was scared. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wisdom. Y'all see that? That's natural. And this is all black. especially in my old age. So yeah. But he also called to talk about my video from yesterday. And he reminded me of a dream that he had. The Bible tells us that young men will dream dreams. Well, he's one of them. He dreams dreams. He sees things in his dreams. The Holy Spirit speaks to him in his dreams. And when he awakens from his dreams, he's got journals. He writes them down. He writes down a lot of stuff. He really is a writer. He's an artist. He don't want to hear it. Anyway. But the people I was talking to are the people, is what he saw in his dream, and he reminded me. So I want to continue talking to, come on y'all, assholes. That ain't right. People just trying to drive and be safe. It's not their fault that I need to merge in and that there's so much traffic. That won't right. That won't even right. That was an outburst uncalled for. Work at the Cuffy Library. Okay, so there's work that needs to be done. I am planning programs for you. That's what I do. It's what, and I really do like doing it. What I got going on, what is impressing upon me the most is planning programs, events, workshops, planning for caregivers of people who are caring for family, loved ones, friends who have Alzheimer's or some other dementia. Now, I've mentioned this on more than one occasion, and I've talked about other dementias. Other dementias can happen for various reasons. Dementia can happen for various reasons. Aging being one of them, and the most common reason. But head injuries, people have accidents. Head injuries can cause dementia. Health issues can cause dementia. Health issues. What we eat, what we put in our bodies can cause health issues that can result in it's a trickle down thing. We don't eat right, so our blood pressure goes up, our blood sugar goes up. We don't have enough vitamins for our bodies to do what they need to do, and we're not feeding our bodies what it needs in order to perform at its maximum level. So I'm planning programs. I'm creating opportunities for you all to come on over to the library and get physically healthy. One, if you don't drive, the library is right there in your neighborhood. It's only a few blocks down from you. You're only a few blocks away. Come and see what is going on. Oh, so there was a man who came into the library yesterday to, handle some of the library business, and I started running my mouth because that's what I do. I talk to anybody, everybody. If you come in that library and you step to me and you start talking, running your mouth, you got a listening ear, okay? I am hurt. I'm going to listen, especially if you're talking about something that so turns out this man, okay, I'm trying to get him to, come in and see about this garden. He was like, oh, no, 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 ma'am, I'm not, no, I ain't doing that. I'm not digging no holes. I'm not doing any of that. Okay, fine, whatever. But as he continued to talk, he was saying that he likes to cook, and that his neighbor has herbs and spices growing in her garden, and that he'll go over and get her stuff and cook with it. Oh, so you like herbs and spices? Well, guess what? It was my plan to plant herbs and spices. Didn't I just tell y'all that? In those 4 containers. I tell you what would you like to see in those containers? What herbs and spices would you like to see in those containers? And he started running them down. Thyme, oregano, I said basil, but I don't know if I want to grow basil. Basil has to be maintained, and when it starts growing really big and stalky, it's not as pretty as it is when it is short and looking like a ground cover. But he said that if I were to plant, dill. I think dill is a beautiful plant. Dill kind of reminds me of thyme. Anyway, I am going to the store and I'm going to get some herbs and spices, and I'm going to plant them in those containers out front. He said that if I did that, he would come and he would walk down and maintain those containers. Probably take some clippings and use them in his cookies. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. That is exactly what I want. So I'm going today to get some starters. I'm going to see what's out, what's good, and I'm going to buy them. Oh, and I'm going to get 6 more arborvitae trees. I think I cleaned the one over there on Battlefield out, so I have to go to another Lowe's. Do I have time to go this morning? do I want to get off on Military Highway and ride down to Lowe's and get 6 more trees? Yes, I do. Y'all want to come with me? I'm living out loud, and this is my podcast. So yeah, how does that sound? What y'all doing today? It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I'm gonna need y'all to get outside, catch some vitamin D. Oh, I need some help. There is I showed y'all the shed. The shed is full of, oh my gosh. The shed is full of gardening tools. I am going to run a drip irrigation to those trees. I have to water the trees. The trees have to be watered in order for them to root and grow healthy. They have to be watered, and they have to be watered consistently for about a year. So absolutely, y'all can come down, y'all can grab the water hose, you can water the garden. Got to come up with a system though. We can't all water the garden, all willy-nilly. There's got to be a system, a plan in place. But absolutely, we could also put it on a drip. There is a water container. It is a big one. It's huge. It's taking up a lot of space in that shed. I need to bring it out. I want to bring it out, set it on a pallet, sit it right there in front or on the side of that shed, so that when it rains, the water can come down and it will fill that tub. But I also want to fill it. I want to fill it at least halfway, and that's the system that I'm going to have to use to water the trees on that side of the garden. The water spigot is on the building on the other side of the yard. And so I need either one more water hose to extend it, that will extend the water hoses that I have, and then it will reach, and I need to bring that water container out and make some space in that shed. I have everything. I have all the tools you need. If you decide, if you find yourself in the neighborhood, come on over. Come have lunch over there at the garden. I'll come outside and hang out with you. Come inside. Come see the artwork that is hanging, and come see what we're doing, what we're creating, so that you all can come over and be creative. Gotta pay attention to the road, y'all. So yeah, that's what's going on in my So I got my people going down memory lane with me. And my hope is that, you know, when they are remembering that they're, you know, certainly there's some bad memories, but, you know, hopefully the good ones will surface also, because those two, they like to get together and double bank me, try to tell me about myself and my parenting skills. Look, the girl said to me that her and her brother are lucky that they survived me. Why? Because every pet we had has died. The plants I planted died. I think my feelings was hurt. And it's true. I started a container garden on my patio when I moved from Berkeley to the hood in Virginia Beach. Oh my God. Anyway, if you recognize me, yeah, I'm your neighbor from over there. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm the one who showed up with the police that Saturday morning to tell you about your crazy ass son, who, by the way, pushed. Now I don't know that it was him, but one night, one evening, I'm asleep, right, and I hear, "Mom, Mom!" I wake up straight up, sit up, straight in the bed, sit up, straight up, in the bed. And then I hear it again, "Mom!" I was like, "What?" So I got up, I went to the front of the house where he was, and he was standing at the door. The door was open. But there was, but the frame was laying on the floor. I couldn't see it from where I was. He saw it, and he didn't come in the house. He was like, what's going on? And I don't know what he's talking about. So I walk around and I look and I see that the door frame is laying on the floor. The door is on the hinges, but the frame is on the floor. Someone has kicked or pushed the door with so much force that it broke the door frame. The door frame was laying on the floor. I was asleep. I slept through the whole thing. And that was another time that God kept me. He kept me. I was asleep. I slept through the whole thing. So some of you might be saying, "Christine, you are opening up your home to strangers. Aren't you afraid?" Nope. Nope. You know why? Whoa now. Uh-oh. You know why I'm not afraid? You know what I did? I rode past the military circle, the military highway exit. God dog it. I hate it when autopilot. That's what I get for running my doggone mouth. Anyway, I'm going to tell you why I'm not afraid. Because the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. And you know what? Even though I walk in the path of unrighteousness, I will not fear evil, because God is with me. He is my rod, my staff. He covers me. He prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemy. He anoints my head with oil. Surely, absolutely, surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. Why? Because I'm going to dwell in the house of the Lord until I leave Him forever and ever and ever. That's why I'm not afraid. I am not afraid. I've seen death. I've seen death in my rearview mirror, and I was not afraid. I am not afraid to die. Now, don't want to die no time soon, but I'm not afraid of it at all. Might as well not be. Ain't no need tripping about it, because as surely as I'm here, I'm leaving. I'm going to leave this here earth, and if you're watching me, you're here and you're leaving too. So, ain't no need tripping about it. I don't want to leave. But while I'm here, I want to be my best self. I want to be whole. I want to be healthy. I want to be physically healthy. I want to be emotionally healthy. I want to be financially healthy. I'm ready to retire. I want to build these gardens. I want to provide. I want to create programs for the public. Memory cafes, they're just social events, y'all. It's what I do. And so the building of the garden, you can be involved with, and you can be a part of the programs that are coming as a result of there being a garden. Black ink, I think. Black Ink 2023. 2022. Black Ink 2022, I think, is going to be in the garden. I think. If I can have my way. That's it. Well, that's where it's always been. But I'm not the one who's planned the program. And the one who has planned the program, well, I let her know that, I want to be a part of Black Ink 2022. So, because I want to merge the thoughts, the theme, Black Ink 2022. So if you didn't come to the last Black Ink, you missed it. You missed something really good. And I'm going to need you to try and plan for the next one. I think it happens in September. Don't quote me on it. But start looking at the calendars, because things that are happening are going to be posted. I can tell you what I'm planning. If you need, and y'all know y'all need it. You need it. You need computer class. Well, you can come to the library and learn some things. You can learn some things about PowerPoint. You can become familiar with Publisher. You can become familiar with Word and Excel. Hello, Excel. Excel is a wonderful, wonderful program. Now, I'm not teaching that one, but the young lady who is teaching it is quite capable and very good at it. And so, Excel, come and learn, become familiar and comfortable with Excel. I need Excel because I need it to keep budgets straight. I have the household budget, I have the work budget, and YouTube budget that is growing. Hey, if you are new, I am Christine. I'm living out loud, and this is my podcast. I am quite interesting, in my opinion. I've lived a very interesting life. I have. It's been a good life. I have more years behind me than I have in front of me. The Bible tells me that my latter life will be better than my former life. I believe that. I believe that that is this life right here that he is speaking of. And so I am going to live my life, my latter life, out loud. I want you all to see. You know, he is a God who says, try me now and see. Okay. Absolutely. Yes, I have tried them and I like them. And I'm going to hold on to him and keep him close to me. I'm going to reach out every opportunity. I am going to share the good news of God and what he is doing in my life. Now, is everything going to go smooth sailing? Nope. But y'all going to see if you're looking. You're going to see me walk by faith. I learned how to do that. The angel of my life taught me. She showed me how to walk by faith. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk by faith. Not by what it looks like, but by faith. And I'm going to share the journey the whole way. Oh, I told y'all yesterday about the plan for the wall behind the wall behind the sink. I think I'm going to do a city scene. I can look out of my window, all of my windows, and see a beautiful garden or green scene. But I think I want to paint a city scene. I think it'll work with my color scheme. My walls in the kitchen are gray, a light gray, and the cabinets are white. I think that would be a really cool contrast right there in that space. I could buy some wallpaper, but why? I can paint it. I know how. I'm pretty good with a brush. I'm an artist. Yes, I'm an artist. I typically paint on panel board with acrylic, but I've decided that I don't have to limit myself to acrylic. I can create in other ways, and gardening is one of them. So I had this garden on the patio. Man, I just went all over the place, haven't I? I know. So I had this container garden on the patio, and it was nice. I had me a nice lounge chair out there, and I would go out there and have my coffee on Sunday morning. But then I would come home and see dirt, soil all over the container all over the floors of the patio. And then my plants were being affected. What was happening is that the squirrels were putting stuff in the I'm gonna flip this I'm gonna flip the camera so that you all can see the other side of the yard. Anyway, the squirrels was coming and tearing up my doggone plants. Anyway, I got irritated, annoyed, and I just stopped. I stopped planting. Nope, I can't do that because it's gonna start making noise and I don't want to hear it. Okay. Alright. So there it is. That is the yard. And there is the shed. Hey y'all, that shed is just ripe for a picture. A sunflower. Alright, so you see that cone right there? I have to drill some more holes. I have to drill a hole there. We're going to plant a pear tree there. Right? This is a crab apple with thornless blackberries. Oh, we're also going to put the blueberry bush in front of the pear tree in the same hole. And we're going to plant a fuyu persimmon. Can y'all see that? We're going to plant a fuyu persimmon tree right there. This over there, y'all see it? Can y'all see that? Right there? That is a pecan tree. Man, I can't wait for that. There's another pecan tree too, for those trees to produce fruit. Oh my gosh. I will just be ready to call it quits when I see some children out here picking pecans, sitting down on a bench that we have put out here and just enjoying some pecans. I can't wait to see some children just, stopping by the garden on their way to school to pick some blueberries, some blackberries, something. Y'all, that is my heart's desire. That is my heart's desire. What time is it? Library is not open yet. I can't find my badge. I can't get inside. I gotta call somebody and say, y'all let me in, please. But anyway, so yeah. Thank you so much for riding with me. Thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. I thank you for making your comments. I appreciate you hitting the like button. Hit the like button on all of them, all the videos. If you're watching it, go on over to YouTube. Hit the like button. Make a comment. That affects the algorithm. And I don't know how. Don't ask me. I don't know. And hit the share the video. Share the videos with those who really need to know about the Cuffy, the Dr. Clarence V. Cuffy Library, the Cuffy Outreach and Innovation Library. Okay? So, yeah. All right. I'm out. I love you all for real, for real. That's why I do what I do. It's because I love you. It's because I love you. It's my love language. Accept it. And move on. All right. Bye for now.